We may look normal, what society says, but I've learned that when I need to increase my self-care, I've had a very long, coming up actually on a year, and a couple days, where I failed at committing suicide myself. I am very grateful that through divine intervention, I am still here. And I think that that failure really opened my eyes to self-care and what I have to do, that I can't help take care of anybody else if I'm not taking care of myself. So I have learned some balance, but ultimately I do find a very strong purpose in helping others. It feeds me, it gives me life. And it's not just veteran nonprofits. I mean, I do the baseball stuff that I know that we've talked about before. And there's we're in a huge military community, hence the Vintage Flying Museum's right here, Meacham, the airport, and the NASJRB's here. So a lot of their children play baseball. So that's something that I have fun with what I do and love what I do. And I think that's been my balance. Now that my children are a little older, even though they're Irish twins, they'll be 8 and 9 here shortly, is that they also help me a lot. I have not sugarcoated the difficulties I have with the neurological issues I have or the mental health issues. Just letting them understand that if I'm tired, I'm tired. But they help me a lot, and then they're also a big part of what I do now, and they love giving back as well. So that's kind of where I've balanced that. My husband is very supportive. He often has to travel for work. However, that, and then just in general, the different nonprofits I work with, the people that are behind those have become family to me, and they're ensuring that I balance that as we help each other.
You know, thank you very much for sharing that with me, because I understand the trauma of, losing hope and having to, just know where that you think you have one option, and then when something spiritually intervenes, right? And then you're like, oh, this is not my time. This is God's time,
Yes. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's beautiful. What I like about it most is what I wanted to ask you was courage. Like, do you think it takes courage to be up in the front? Like you're not in the back, like quietly putting things together. You're up in the front, like talking about your story, like you are right now. Do you think how does someone build that courage up? I guess was my question.